Yo. Back again. It's Free Will here. Free Will Media. Welcome back. Welcome back. How y'all feeling today? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in. Today I want to discuss a few topics, man. But before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe. Free Will Media. Uh, Make sure you hit that like button. As you can tell, I'm a little under the weather right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna stream anyway. Alright, let me see something. We're gonna go first. Alright, let's go here. Check this out. As you can see, I hate to start this way, but I don't know how serious this is, but we've heard this before, like, US gonna run out of money or whatever. We heard it about inflation. Heard about them saying the value of the dollar is dying. So yeah, at some point, man, we gotta transition and get off of this cash. So this is what they saying: the US could run out of cash by June 1st. That's crazy. So we gonna discuss it. I got a video I can play um, of this lady talking about it. But I also want to talk about Jamie Foxx, man. Jamie Foxx in the hospital, and I don't know. We don't know what's really going on. There's a lot of stories out here, a lot of conspiracies and speculations. But we're gonna dive into that. Also, Ebony K. Williams, whatever she says she won't date a bus driver. But hey, me neither. But anyway, uh, what else? Oh yeah, AI. So I want to react to some of these AI songs. I haven't heard them yet. Uh, and the Google CEO giving a warning about AI too. We're gonna dive into that too as well. But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, man. And if you want to comment, leave some questions in the chat. Go ahead and do that. Feel free. Join in. Let's get your drinks. You know what I'm saying? Roll you up something. Let's get into it. Alright, I'm gonna play this video of this lady, Janet Yellen. Yeah. Let's see some.
Alexander Peter, good morning. Let's start with the debt limit. We've seen, of course, this kind of brinksmanship before. What is the latest?
So, Savannah, we're just 30 days away from that deadline for a possible default. Again, that's according to the Treasury Secretary, and that's really amping up the urgency for a deal here with the threat of an economic catastrophe looming. President Biden on Monday, he invited all four congressional leaders to the White House for a meeting May 9th, 1 week from today. And NBC News has just learned that House Speaker Kevin McCarthy accepted the invite. He'll be there. Still, both sides have hardened their positions here, with the president vowing not to negotiate over paying the country's bills, remember, that have already been incurred, noting that Republicans voted to raise the debt limit without conditions 3 times under former President Trump. Republicans, for their part, they are demanding future spend cuts and really taking aim at many of President Biden's legislative priorities before they will agree to raise the debt limit. Savannah.
All right, we'll continue to watch that crisis. And then let's talk about the banking industry. First Republic Bank had to be purchased by JP Morgan Chase. How is the White House navigating this? Always the fear is some kind of ripple effect or contagion.
Yeah, another potential political headache for President Biden. He's really working to reassure Americans that the nation's banking system is safe and sound. He also made clear this plan is
Hey,
going to protect first.
hold on, pause for a second. Um, if you voted for Joe Biden, I want you to leave me a comment in the chat and let me know what was your reasoning and what do you think his progress report is? What do you think about his job he's done so far? Let's leave that comment in the chat for me. I want to know. I want to check the temp on this because all right, anyway, let's get back into this video.
First Republic customers, but importantly, he says that taxpayers will not be left on the hook here. The president is now calling on Congress to step up regulations of both large and regional banks to avoid this from happening again. But Savannah, importantly, there is still real concern about the health of some of those regional banks who have faced challenges with interest rates rising. Savannah.
All right, Peter Alexander at the White House. Peter, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday
Hal
at
Roker.
11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch.
Yeah. Al Roker done took out that Ozempic shot. He had it before everybody. But yeah, man, U.S. running out of money. But it's all good, man, because Fed now right on time with it. You know, we run out of cash, but the government already got digital currency ready for y'all. You know, that'll be available coincidentally a month after the cash run out. So you got a month to get on in that Fed now system and get your digital currency, man. But anyway, let's look at that. Let's look into this Fed now situation. Because the way they did old boy from Cash App. Hey, man. I ain't gonna say it was a conspiracy, but man, it sure look like one. Sure look like it. Bid now. Yeah, so they say the app kind of like Cash App. I went straight to the website though. All right, launching in July 2023. Instant payments with the Fed Now service. Man, look at that. We good, y'all. If we run out of cash, man, we good. I'm good. Fed Now here to save the day. Appreciate that, Feds. But I tell you, we living in a movie, man. Knocked out Bobby Lee with Cash App. And a few days later announced that Fed Now will be going public real soon. Where are we, man? It's beautiful, though. It's beautiful, man. I like to watch the show, man. It is what it is. Now, am I going to mess with the Fed now? I don't know yet. Because it's just, I mean, it's like, what, if we out of cash, if we run out of money, then what really can we really do? Like, people using Bitcoin and stuff, but like, what, one Bitcoin, like $40,000? How do you break that down? You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's like a gold brick or something, like a gold brick, like probably worth a certain amount. And if you can cash in, but where you cash in your Bitcoin at if the cash run out? Somebody help me out, man. Leave me some comments, give me some info about this, or what you think. What you think we about to face in the next coming years, man? Because things are accelerating. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be doom and gloom, but we ought to start preparing and figuring out different alternative ways to live because things about to get interesting, with the rise of AI and all these big corporations, you know what I'm saying, switching up. Walmart about to close a whole bunch of stores. I seen that Burger King about to close like 400 locations. So it's a lot going on, man. Hopefully, it's a lot going on in your personal life to where you are preparing for the future because we are living in the future. We here, baby. But let's veer off of some of this political conspiracy talk and dive into something else. All right, let's talk about your girl Ebony K. Williams and Iyanla Van Zant. Let me pull this up. Man, my nose. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So she said she wouldn't date a bus driver. I haven't seen the full clip, but I've seen people talking about it, discussing it. But we talk about it here. All right. Let me play this clip and leave comments. Let me know what you think.
Look for in the reality of today.
How you started over? Oh, I'm just do that.
Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns
No.
it, if he owns the bus,
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, would you date a bus
That's a
driver?
problem because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. I could build with a bus driver. I'd have my little stash over on the side in my prenup, but I could build with a bus driver. So I think some of the criteria that we look for in the reality of today keeps us unhappy, keeps us angry, keeps us imbalanced. And then when the men show up, we want to beat them up because they're not living up to our standards and criteria. And it's not working, beloved. It's just not working. So it's not that it's bad or wrong. It's obsolete. It's obsolete. We have to come up with a new way of being. I don't believe in carrying a man. A man has to do for himself. Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus?
If he owns the bus. Oh man, it's a lot of ways to look at that. Oh no, subjective side. Like Ebony K. Williams. She asked her personally, would she date a bus driver? She said if he owned the bus. So my question is, what kind of bus did Ebony think she was talking about? Because maybe she thought she was talking about a charter bus, and the guy. So if she dated a bus driver that owns a charter bus, and he's renting his truck out, his bus out, I got drivers that drive for his bus. That's understandable, man. I see where she's coming from. But I also see where Iyanla was coming from too. I think she got bombarded with that question though, because I think any woman would have said probably no to that because a bus driver. But what she's saying makes sense. What Ayana's saying makes sense though. If it's a good person, like if he just a bus driver temporarily or something, or he doing it on the side, like he own the business, but he drive a bus just for fun, just to meet people and shit. Like, it's all different types of situations, man. Um, Also, like if he, you know, some bus drivers got a lot of money, man. Some bus drivers are well off. Some bus drivers, what I'm saying, small minded, who knows? So it depends, you know what I'm saying? That question kind of, but this opens up the conversation about women's standards, like these days, like how high maintenance women are, and their expectations are very high these days because of the economy we live in, and because women are working these days. They feel like they can hold their own. You know what I'm saying? They out here living their best life as well. They're not dependent on men no more. So sometimes a woman, when she's looking for a relationship, she want a man to be in a way better situation than she is. But that's hard to find these days when we out here working some of the same jobs. Women are making more than men. It's a lot. Look, women are more educated, especially black women, and it's just a different economy, a different marketplace for dating out here. So, uh, with her asking that question, I don't think she was trying to make Ebony, look crazy and not like that. She was just talking about how the expectations of younger women these days are it's just different. Back then it was, the man go out, work, bring the money back home. The woman was the housewife or whatever, and she was doing the cleaning and stuff like that, taking care of the kids. Like, so it's a different dynamic these days. And, can you blame the women these days though for having high maintenance though? That's another question. Can you blame them? Because if you listen to the culture, these women are influenced by what they hear and what they see. So these shows we watching these shows that are influencing us to think a certain way. And we listen to the hip hop, you got the city girls, you got Megan Thee Stallion, the way they talking all these songs, it influences the minds of the people. So when you listen to hip hop, you can tell how women think. Most of them. Man, I don't know what this is, cold or something coming over me. Yeah, man, I need to get some medicine. The wine ain't helping. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about that, man. Thought I was gonna have some people come on today, but they didn't respond to the link. But anyway, it was kind of last minute, so I don't blame her. But yeah, we can keep it moving. I ain't trying to be on here all day, man. I gotta go do something by my nose. For real. My head's up, starting to get pressure up here. Y'all probably can hear it in my voice. It sound like I got tissue in my nose. But yeah, we can move on to the next topic, man. Let's go over here to my guy, man, Jamie Foxx, man. Man. Jamie, man. What is going on? Uh-oh. Y'all heard it? So I hear, man, my wife's yelling at my son. I be doing the same thing. This thing be all over the place, boy. 1 year old. Can walk, yell, grab, got a good grip on him. He fast too. Boy got some legs on him, man. For real. You got a personality. He'll take your stuff and run with it. For real. Nah, he a good baby though. But this is the latest that that we heard from Jamie Foxx, right? This is the last thing he posted. I think this was yesterday. Uh, he put on I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram. Let me see. What is this? Oh yeah, Twitter. Yeah, so appreciate all the love, feeling blessed. Yeah, man. So it's a lot of theories with this Jamie Foxx situation. What I heard is the first thing I heard was that Jamie Foxx had a heart attack, something like that, like cardiac arrest or something. He, passed out and got rushed to the hospital. That's what I heard. And then I started hearing um, he was on a movie set. He was acting out, and they took him to the hospital. Uh, but we know how this thing go in Hollywood. Can't believe what they tell you off top. Man. You gotta really use your third eye to kind of, read between the lines. Because who knows, man? They doing all type of stuff in Hollywood, man. But I guess we could play this TMZ clip. See what they said. It's from one day ago. I don't own any of these clips, by the way. All this stuff being played off YouTube, so any copyright claims should be exempt because this is fair use. I'm not, trying to make money off of this. This is for entertainment purposes only. So these clips are owned by other people. So, but anyway, let's get into this.
As you guys may remember, Jamie Foxx suffered a medical emergency a few weeks ago that landed him in the hospital. After this happened, there wasn't much word of exactly what the emergency was, but his daughter, Corinne Foxx, spoke out and said that it was just that, a medical emergency, and that he was going to be recovering and getting better soon. So we knew at that time that Jamie Foxx was surrounded by his family. People flew into Atlanta to make sure that he was okay and to be there by his side. So it was pretty serious because of the family that had to fly in. That was kind of a telltale sign. But now there are even more signs that this is pretty serious. So it has now been about 3 weeks later. Jamie Foxx is still hospitalized for that medical emergency. And again, still no word of what that emergency was. But we do know that it is serious enough for him to not be returning to work anytime soon. The movie he was shooting with Cameron Diaz, which is what he was on his way to do when the medical emergency occurred, has went on. They used a stunt double in his place. And now we found out that Nick Cannon will actually be replacing Jamie Foxx for the host on the Shazam show that he does with his daughter on Fox. And in place of his daughter will be Kelly Osbourne, which is another big sign because his daughter is not returning to work. She is remaining in Atlanta by her dad's side. Everyone around Jamie Foxx is just saying, pray for Jamie Foxx, pray for Jamie Foxx. Please keep Jamie Foxx in your prayers. And now Jamie Foxx has spoken out. He posted on his Instagram today for the first time addressing whatever is going on, saying that he is feeling blessed and he feels all of the love.
Yeah, man, get well, Jamie, man. Huh. Get well, man. Whatever going on, man. I pray that he okay, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we gonna go into the conspiracy edge of it. So why people saying Diddy got something to do with it, bro? That's funny. Hey man, they saying Diddy trying to kill Jamie Foxx, bro. Alright, so this okay, a list of people that went to the hospital and came out different. So when Jamie come out, if he acting different, then we already know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might be some, you know what I'm saying, some clone activity or something like that. You know how we talk. Ain't no telling. But we gonna see what, bruh. These people funny, bruh. Look how they be editing their faces, bruh. These people. Oh man. Yo, what the what? Yo, I done went too far. I done went too far on the internet. Yeah, but y'all know what happened to Kanye when he went to the hospital? He came out tripping. You know what I'm saying? Martin, they say he was in the middle of the street saying somebody was trying to kill him. Maybe Dave Chappelle was talking about that. Yeah.
When Martin Lawrence was in that chair, we talked about Blue Streak.
I love it.
He played a role in your life, I believe. How do you feel about him as a person, as an artist?
Martin Lawrence is the guy that showed everybody you can make it from DC to Hollywood. And I had a personal stake in his success. Every time he did something, it made me feel inspired and really good. And he was always real nice to me. He'd sit me there, what's going on with you, baby boy? What? We'd talk about comedy, whatever. And, you know, when we did Blue Streak, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died.
Mm.
And then after that, I saw him, and I was like, oh my God, Martin, are you okay? And he said, I got the best sleep I ever got in my life. That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood?
What
The
is
guy
happening in
that's tough
Hollywood?
will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
Mm. He said it. You heard. Yeah, man. Yeah, I pray for Jamie Foxx, man. What did nigga say about Diddy?
There has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
At that time, Puff was the biggest guy in the world. You know, you couldn't even get in this party. So the way I would get in this party is I show up with a camera.
Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this, the whole thing. We need to document this, Playboy.
Puff is there, and it's all about him. And I'll never forget, he got mad at me.
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
Yo, Fox, Puff said it's coming. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, man. Huh?
So what I did was I would show up to the party in my little town car. This town, you know, I grabbed a town car so I could skirt. Puff the SUVs and the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera. The big Canon, like, yo, Puff, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonzworth, the whole night. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get the, but at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The sex lady. The sex lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing. doing their thing, right? And you know what they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is? Right. Bum, 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 bum.
Wow.
And then Andre Harrell, run that back, run that back. That's the one right there. That's going to be the one. You just missed that, the ordering of the champagne, the whole nine. Country, get this. You call me country, I'm like, country, get this. So I'm filming it. That's the one. That's the record right there. Run it back. Burn up. So Dr. Wu Puff dancing, right? All of a sudden I get this, and then I'll flip the camera this way. There's Demi Moore and some young dude. I don't know who the dude is. So I said, Puff, who that? Oh, that's the young cat. I asked him because I said, cool. So I asked Demi Moore, I said, is it cool if she said, sure, whatever. It was probably a wild night. Sure. So I watched when they first, got together. So what happened was, I'm following Puff, and his parties were like amazing. We in Philly one day. I fly to Philly, town car, same business, go up. But Puff say this party, Playboy, this party right here, I see $1.5 million. I said, nigga, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400, and it will rival this, not in scale, but the people that, because that's how I started. I was the first social media dude. When I would do stand-up, I had cue cards. This is 91. I had cue cards, and I would have people sign and put their pager numbers on it. And I would call during the week. I'm going to be here. So I had 800 signatures, 600 women, 200 guys. So it became a floating party. So when Puff came to LA, he said, yo, Playboy, Saturday morning, make that shit happen. I said, I'm on it. Went into my phones, called 200, because I didn't have a big house, 200 of my best friends, girls that were beautiful, but not tight, but not slutty, just in the daytime. It's daytime. This is my daytime crew, right? He get there, he goes, that's the girl on this movie, and that's the girl on that. I said, yeah, we all hang out. We ain't got no money, but we all hang out together. I said, look on the table. Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I put on some nice plates and some cola and a picture of the whole line. And it was great. He had a great time. And that was that same party that Pharrell was at. But what I started doing in order to get artists together, I said, Puff, you don't understand. When we watch you from New York, you're bigger than life to us. I said, so the $1.5 million, yeah, you can do that, but it don't matter. Because a New York fitted baseball cap is how much retail?
Like $25.
$25, right?
Yeah.
I said, Puff, but on your head, it's priceless. And I said, now watch this. And I played pong, pong, ping, pong, 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 pong. And the LA niggas was mad. They was like, hey, look here, cuz. Hey, fuck that shit, dog. Fuck that shit, dog. That motherfucker. I said, look, you got these LA niggas gone. And it was moments like that. It was like, and then I had a studio in the back. So every time somebody would come over, I would ask them to drop music there, Puff, soon, because I wanted to get in the music business. But we also started doing this thing called New Music Hour. So any person that came to the house that had a song or could do stand-up with it, you could perform. No one was allowed to boo or nothing like this. Watch who benefited from it. Nick Cannon used to sleep on my couch. Wow. 13 years old. He'd be in one part of the house. He'd be like, can I, nigga, go back in there? You can't, you fuck back in there. You can't come in there. He'd be like this, right? He slept on the couch. Ed Sheeran was the latest. Ed Sheeran slept. Wow. Ed Sheeran, my new house. Ed Sheeran slept on my studio floor for 6 weeks.
Amen.
Working on this shit.
All right, Jamie.
So what we do, like I said, what's great about. But I was watching him, and I took him on. No. It was the BET Awards that weekend. So I said, listen, he ain't gonna be here till 11. So we still setting up, right? By the time he got there, 2,500 people counted in my backyard. When he drove up the driveway, we had a drive-in movie theater poster of him at this artwork. The smooth one with the cut, the peacoat, the smooth, the motherfucker with the shit right. You know what I'm saying? No smiles. It's just the motherfucking right. He drive up with all his boys, and it's funny before you get your money, everything is too big. Like his Letterman jacket was. He was like, "Oh man, I said, "Yeah, man." Oh man, dog. I said,
Look at the body.
oh, man. So we did it. I said, hey, Drake. So a few people in the back want to say hi to you. We walk around. 2,500 people
for
go
Drake.
up on my balcony. I said, Drake, now I've done this. Puff was the first major one. Now it's you. We want to give you your artist. We want to, because you're going to get enough hate. There's going to be enough niggas out there to hate but the fact of what you're doing right now. And so we do the interview, and I hand him the mic, and there's all these people down there. And I said, could you just say something to the people? He said, oh man, what'd I say? I said, man, sing something. He leaned over the balcony. I'm more than just an option. The party shot through the roof. We do that till about 4 a.m.
Right.
Most people leave. We got 200 people left, 200 or 300 people left. I got a pianist to come around 3 a.m, played all the music unplugged, rapped his music unplugged, new music hour at that time. We sat and we listened to other rappers rap and other people try to get their thing on. They go to like 6 a.m.
Man, Jamie got them stories, man. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. That would have been dope to go to one of his parties back in the day, man. If you can go back in time, experience that, man. Some of them parties, man. Not none of the weird stuff. Not none of the weird parties, though, man. You know how they do, man. They be on some other stuff, but just to go to a little normal, you know what I'm saying, kickback party, watch these artists, man. You know what I'm saying, move around and perform and stuff like that. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. And he probably had some nice women in there too. I'm sure. But yeah, man, that would have been dope, man, to go to Jamie Foxx parties. But man, shout out to Jamie, man. Hope everything is well. Hope you come back to us, man, fresh and new. You know, not a new person with like a new body and a new brain and all this stuff. Like, no. The same Jamie Foxx that was here with us before. We need that guy back. You know what I'm saying? Very talented, very, you know what I'm saying, very well-rounded, you know what I'm saying, can do anything. Great actor, great artist. You know what I'm saying? Just one of a kind, man. Peace to that brother, man. But we gonna move on, man. Shout out to Jamie. Let's move on, man. We closing it out. We're gonna close out with some AI conversation because people is worried about AI. We're gonna go with first we're gonna talk about this CEO at Google. He talk about he warning people about AI. Let's see what he had to say, man. Let me pull this up for y'all. Some of y'all about to see this. Welcome in, by the way. If you in here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Appreciate you for joining me today. Whatever you watch it, thank you. It's well appreciated. All right. Okay. Yeah. See what old dude talking about. Is this an ad? No, it'll be about you. Hold up, cuz. 17 seconds, bro. That long, bro. Hurry up, bro. Bro, we got a whole 10 seconds, bro. Come on with the ad, fam. Nigga ain't got no patience. Bro, 5 seconds. Oh my God, bro. It's like
Interesting conversation there last night on 60 Minutes. Joining us now, our business and tech reporter, Scott Budman. Nice to see you, Scott. What's the big worry here? And sorry, this might seem like a silly question, but what's the big worry? Is it robots taking over the military and blowing up the world? I mean, what are we talking about?
I mean, that's several iterations away. But the big worry is just that we, instead of programming the computers will be able to do it themselves. We will lose control. And the big worry is that we don't know what happens next.
It's fascinating to hear Sundar Pichai, one of the leaders in AI here, at least Google here. Pichai talked about how AI would eventually be part of every company. high-level jobs, Scott, displacing educated people. Here at NBC, here at any tech firm, here at a school, whatever your job is, AI, he says, will impact your job.
Well, think about it, Raj. You know, AI is supposed to help any job. It's supposed to help us find diseases faster. It's to help us find information faster. But that's what humans have always done, whether it's doctors or broadcasters or educators. And so the fear is sort of paralleling the promise. It's sort of what Sundar Pichai himself said. We're excited about this, but at the same time, we're nervous because we've never seen anything like this before.
Other tech leaders, not Sundar Pichai, I know Elon Musk. In fact, I think he's doing an interview with Fox News with Tucker Carlson saying he also is concerned about the rapid progress. Is that the general consensus?
It really is. We've heard from Elon Musk about AI, and he's deeply involved in it, but also concerned Bill Gates, who said he's concerned Sam Altman of OpenAI and ChatGPT. We've talked about that.
In San Francisco,
He's also
this
asking
is
about
all happening here.
Right. I've talked to many Bay Area venture capitalists who fund AI companies and say, in addition to all the exciting things they're putting their money towards, they want to see safety. They want to see guardrails, which also Sundar Pichai spoke on there at 60 Minutes, guardrails to make sure this just doesn't get beyond what we can control. Humans want to control things, and we're a little nervous that the robots or the computers will take over because it is machine learning, and there's some teaching and learning going on here.
It's happening. Speaking of Google here, talk about Sundar Pichai. They're working on some high-profile things, whether it's behind the scenes or already public, correct?
They are, and some of them are behind the scenes. Some of them are already out. There's a big battle right now in Microsoft versus Google. They fought for years in search. Now AI is sort of search on steroids, and they're both battling it out. And, you know, even day by day, their stock prices are moving because someone has a search advantage or someone is, you know, their demo didn't work well. It's the very early days of this. But instead of putting in a search query, you can now put in one of these boxes. I need a whole essay. I need an entire exam. I want to pass law school. These AI chatbots are really, really intelligent because they have everything that we know at their disposal.
Yeah, using ChatGPT, I've been just kind of flirting with it, kind of checking out some things here and there. It's fascinating what it can do all within 15 to 30 seconds.
And that's the intimidating thing is what takes minutes, hours, months of research can be done so quickly that everyone.
Yeah, so it's not that guy. Not the Indian dude. It's this guy that quit. It's watered under dangerous, but this nigga old, so yeah. I thought it was a video. Oh, it is video. Hold on.
The man who's been called the official left his job at Google. And the reason is somewhat ominous. Jeffrey Hinton says he wants to be free to talk about the possible dangers of technology that he helped to develop. Hinton has expressed concerns about AI's potential for replacing workers, and especially as a tool for spreading misinformation. Google praised Hinton for his contributions and said it remains committed to a responsible approach to AI.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our...
Chill out, Al. We get it, bro. But yeah, man, so it is some things to worry about because we don't know what's real no more. Like, we don't really, like, with these new technologies, man, it's like living in a world of, like, the unknown right now. It's, like, mysterious because it's a lot of things that can be done right now, like with the AI, doing voice mimicking and like, actually like having some characteristics as real humans, man. It's like it is something to think about, but I wouldn't be afraid. I would just be on top of it. Like, just saying understanding what it is more so being afraid of it, because that ain't gonna do shit. Being scared of it is not gonna help. Because we actually still in control because somebody has to train these machines. These machines are built by humans, so we still are in control of them. So I don't think it'll become to a point where it's like robots take over. I don't think that's real. The only way they'll take over is if it's humans in charge of it. And that's what it's gonna look. It's gonna look like robots are taking over, but it's really a group of people that's really operating the system of robots. So it's just the way it is now. Like the politicians are robots. You know what I'm saying? The people that work at jobs, like people that work for the government. We are robots to the system. Like we doing things for the system, but people afraid of like the technological advances because it's gonna advance people in a way if people don't catch up. Like if people don't wake up and understand the power and use it for the benefit. Like, cause we can change the world with these technologies, but it's gonna be people that try to take over. They try to use it for their own benefit, which is happening right now, as we can see right before our eyes. But I want to listen to some of these AI songs, man. I want to, since we here, you know what I'm saying? AI cover. Oh, hold on, AI Drake song. I haven't heard these yet, so I hear people talking about them, so I'm finna react to them in real time. Drake AI, like, who make it? I mean, is it all types of people making these songs? So there's millions of them already, bro. The first one, Drake AI, Talk to Me Nice. Let's see what it's talking about, bro. I do not own these songs. Did AI make the beat too?
Yeah. If you talk to me, baby, then talk to me nice. Be in the dogs, you slide the
Okay.
night. Talking to hoes, I'm way too polite. I got a
I can
pussy
still
for kiss
hear
in
the
my eyes.
little
She tryna
robotic
fuck by the end of the night.
vocals.
Let it low Wendy on here and they right. Buy you things I know what you like. Bitch, I'm a dog, no, I don't bite.
Yeah, like
Gripping
auto
this shit
tune a
with
little
all
bit.
of my might. I got a couple of demons I fight. Making these plays, I'm back on the site. All of my diamonds, they black or they white. She wanna know me, I'm keeping it light. I could afford it, her dad in my life. Blocking you off, then I'm back on my flight. Keeping it P, I'm pushing this
Okay.
pipe. Each of a demon, I'm running these lights. I can't believe that she fit in them tights. Buying it once, I'm buying it twice. Swiping this card, don't ask for the price. Texting and red, she say I'm uptight. I got a check, but I'm earning my stripes. Cheating no pussy like that shit advice. Baby,
Dang.
you
So
know
is
I'm
this
not good
taken
at
away
advice.
from the
Why would I
artist?
go if I don't get
Like, do
advice?
y'all
Taking
think
these
look at
chances,
this as
rolling the
stealing?
dice. Started from nothing, I'm
It
hitting these
is.
heights.
It's
All because what I be spit
intellectual
on these
property,
bikes. Peed
bro.
a few things inside of my sprite.
Also,
Been out of sleep, you in my
bunch of
device.
shit.
Thought I could trust you in my life. Can't even trust you in the night. Talk to me, baby,
Man,
talk to me nice.
how do we know what's real
Talk to
these
me,
days,
baby,
man?
talk to me. Talk to me, baby, talk to me. Talk to me, baby, talk to me nice.
Song kind of
Talk
nice
to me,
right here, though.
baby. You talk to me, baby. You talk to me, baby. You talk to me nice. You talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. You talk to me, baby. You talk to me nice.
Okay.
Yeah. If you talk to me, baby, then come where I stay. Me and the dogs, we back in LA. Making this money and stay out the way. Take me, you text me saying okay. Taking this shit out day by day. Nobody dumping, I'm shooting a
This
J.
shit really
Begging up
sound
all
like
the things
that.
that you say. You and your knees for me, yeah. Funny
I haven't
because
heard
I
the
know
Jay
you don't
Z
break.
one. Hold
Said
on.
that you down, it's up for the bake. Said I'm
Yeah,
the one, so
I
you
heard a
making
little
me
bit.
wait. Baby, you notice the shit that I hate. Pull up on you, I'm in a CA.
Yeah, man. Interested, you know what I'm saying? We living in the future, man. Let me see what this song.
You tell the young they can never become what they aspire to. Born in a cell with no one who can inspire you.
Your highs are was never as high as those that lie to you.
Pretending that they live in the sky, lying behind your roof.
Shooting holes up at your ceiling, trying to find the proof, trying to fight the feeling, the truth.
Tied up like the newspaper.
You like and subscribe, man.
So that you find it appealing.
We're reacting to AI song on here.
The savages, the natives who fight the appeal of all your lavishes.
Wow.
The brave who find what is real and call it as it is.
And use a mind of will to escape the laws of averages.
To be rich and broke.
Could it be broke and rich? You see it all gets flipped by those who master this.
Who give a whole new meaning to what you mastered. Yeah. You tell the young they can never become what they aspire to. Born in a cell with no one who can inspire you.
Your highs are was never as high as those that lie to you.
Pretending that they live in the sky, lying behind your roof.
Shooting holes up at your ceiling, trying to find the proof, trying to fight the feeling, the truth.
Tied up like a noose they've been concealing.
Dipped in and down so that you find it appealing.
Time for dealing. Despite y'all dealing, we are the savages, the natives who fight the appeal of all your lavishes. The brave who find what is real and
That would sound like a little bit more like Jay-Z than the Drake would be. Hold on. Michael Jackson, AI cover. Huh? Tupac and Biggie. Let's see.
This is a property of Motif. Just
my bad.
to the break of day, dance me.
Talk to me, boy.
No disrespect, I don't mean no wrong.
Yeah, nah, that one don't sound like Mike.
But I can't wait to have you in my arms.
Talk to me, boy.
Hurry up.
I asked AI to make me a graduation era song. Let's see.
This nigga really asked AI to make an old graduation type Kanye West song. Let go, we do this for the shot. This ain't the new Kanye, this ain't the old Kanye. Now everybody know this the clone Kanye. Why am I the chick trying to bone Kanye? I'm trying to go to Perry, they boom say. I told Kim, stop fucking up my life. Why you trying to dress her daughter up as Ice Spice? Why you not trying to live your life by Christ? Sociable, but I come from the shy shot. Illuminati came and threw me in a bunker. Made a clone and made me marry Bianca. If you know me, you would know that's out of order. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm more likely to marry Ivanka. Used to be known locally. Nowadays I get canceled globally. Even vocally, they make a clone of me. Even Adidas done stole on me. Shouldn't have been involved, but I was spitting, dog. It's like they want me to go pray.
Yo. Hey, man, I'm going to end the show right there, man. That's crazy, bro. I'll run it back one more time.
This nigga really asked AI to make an old graduation type Kanye West song.
That's funny.
Let go, we do this for the shot. This ain't the new Kanye, this ain't the old Kanye. Now everybody know this the clone Kanye. Why am I the chick trying to bone Kanye? I'm trying to go to Perry, parlez-vous français. I told Kim, stop fucking up my life. Why you trying to dress her daughter up as Ice Spice? Why you not trying to live your life by Christ? Sociable, but I come from the shy shot. Illuminati came and threw me in a bunker. Made a clone and made me marry Bianca. If you knew me, you would know that's out of order. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm more likely to marry Ivanka. Used to be known locally. Nowadays I get canceled globally. Even vocally, they make a clone of me. Even Adidas done stole on me. Shouldn't have been involved, but I was spitting, dog. It's like they want me to go pray and sing, dog.
It's entertaining, man. Yeah, man. That's all for the day, man. I'm finna go figure out what to do with my sinuses, man. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's been a good one. It's the Random Question Show once again, man. We'll check y'all on the other side. Make sure you like, subscribe. Can't even see it right. My nose all stopped up. Need to go put on a humidifier or some steamer. But yeah, peace out, man. Y'all be easy. All right.